under the lights. Smokin' thunder, sparks like engines rise. Smokin' thunder, best not be left behind. When it's Monday night, smoking thunder in your soul. Get it while you can. Action is about to begin. It's about to begin.
Welcome, race fans, to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, live here on ABSN. I am your host, Alan Burke, just south of St. Louis here in the ABSN studios. I want to welcome everybody into the Smokin Thunder Truck Series presented by RCC here tonight as we go 105 laps at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. As we will be here every step of the way from the green flag to the checker flag right here on ABSN. And I got to tell you what, it's going to be a fun one here tonight as we go ahead and take a look at those points here. There they are as we are coming into Las Vegas. Justin Lawson with his 17-point advantage over league owner Brandon Biddy. As we go down the line here, Cody Deek finds himself just about 27 points behind your leader, Justin Lawson. Also, in the thick of things, here, 31 points behind Justin Lawson. Also here in fourth position, Paul Dirk, the old man, Jordan, and the Kibbe brothers running fifth and sixth. Jordan Kibbe is the best of the Kibbe brothers right now in fifth at 36 points behind Justin Lawson. Jonathan Kibbe finds himself just 3 points behind brother Jordan Kibbe. So that's going to be a battle we're going to watch out for here. 50 points behind your point leader, Justin Lawson here. Mind you, this is, regular season points. And that's Logan Slawowski, also tied for seventh is Timothy Watson. Tyler Hornung is there, and he's 52 points behind point leader Justin Lawson. Chad Ashley, driver of the month, who's currently 52 points. It's a battle for ninth, and the point 62 points is Steve Casel, and Wes Fuller is 73 points to the good. And right there, just on the outside looking in, jumping Jack Kelly, who is at 78 points. And he's just about, I want to say 5 points behind Wes Fuller. And that is their points rundown for this week as we are getting into qualifying here. We're going to get these guys on the racetrack here. We're going to bring that up, and then we'll bring this up, and we'll see who's on the racetrack here. The main thing is who's going to put it all on black and who's going to put it all on red. As we definitely do got trucks on the racing surface here tonight. And right now, as we go trackside, we got Paul Dirk, the old man, that All-State number 43. As we know, we got some of these guys getting ready to go back to college here. Wes Fuller going to put it on the pole. He's going to set the bar high. Chris Pole guys, 30.78. Paul Dirk off of turn number 3 and 4. And Paul's going to go 7th quickest on his first lap with a 31.11. Let's see if he can do any better on his second lap. Off of turn number 3 and 4. Survey says pole 30.55 pole run for Paul, the old man Dirk. Now, mind you, one driver that we're going to be watching here tonight is we got Jordan Kibbe out of Boston, Massachusetts, for that number 5. That's pole machine. Kenneth Brown picked up the win here in the preseason race. Jordan Kibbe out of Sea Bears Racing. Right now, a 30.55 is the time to beat. That will get you the provisional pole here tonight. Up turn number 3 and 4 to get his opening lap. He's going to trip the timing light. Noah Morris there in the number 80 truck. Right now we're watching Jordan Kibbe out of Boston, Massachusetts. Off of turn number 3 and 4 to get the first lap. Jordan Kibbe is going to go 14th fastest. Justin Lawson, your point leader, on track now. Jonathan Kibbe up there in 3rd position. Off turn number 3 and 4 to get the checkered flag. And Jordan Kibbe's second lap will go to 9th quickest, 30.68. Last week's winner, the pride of St. Louis, Missouri, Cody Deek, and that number 76 truck. The Obsession number 76 on track. He's getting his first lap. Down through the trial, we'll get it. Trip the timing line. Down the back straightaway for his qualifying lap out of St. Louis, Missouri, to pride of St. Louis, Missouri, Cody Deacon at 76 truck. Turn number 3 and 4. And first lap is going to be good enough for 15th. Down the back straightaway one more time. Off of turn number 3 and 4 to get the checkered flag, and it's going to be, survey says, he's going to stand on that 30.73. Logan Slavowski up there in that 5th position. Brandon Biddy out of Ayersville, Georgia, and at number deuce. Number 2 truck of Brandon Biddy. Coming out of the speedway right now. Remember, a 30.55 is the time to beat to get on the pole. An Ayersville, Georgia native. He's going to trip the timing light. He's now on the clock. He's got a pretty good run going here. Down off of turn number 1 and 2. He's going to opt for the high line. He's going to see if he can build up that momentum. Down the back straightaway right now is he's 19th fastest on the track. 31.3, hoping to improve this time by. Off of turn number 3 and 4, he's going to cut down below the white line for the tri-oval. And lap number 2, third quickest with a 30.59 on lap number 2. We have just a couple minutes left in qualifying. Drivers left to go yet are Adam Alma, Rob Loist, and Jumpin' Jack Kelly. As you can hear that truck coming down to a stop there on the tri-oval. Want to thank everybody for joining us here on your phones, in your homes. Wherever you may be watching, we got about just a minute left. Adam Alma in that number 409 truck, he is yet to take a time. Wes Fuller there, and he's out of Nebraska City, Nebraska. Anthony Bizzle out of St. Louis, Missouri. Couple St. Louisans here, and one in the broadcast booth, two in a truck, rather. And I gotta tell you what, we got about a minute left, so if you're gonna go out and qualify, now's gonna be the time to do it. Got about 30 seconds left. We're going to go ahead and shift that and that over there, and go ahead and hide that. So we got 15 seconds remaining. And then we're going to go ahead and show you that grid here tonight. All right, here's how they're going to line up here under the lights. And on the pole here tonight is Paul Dirk. 2 is outside, it'll be Wes Fuller. Row number 2 is where you'll find Brandon Biddy and Seabear driver Logan Slovoski. Row number 3, you have Jonathan Kibbe in the 13 Polaris Chevrolet and Nicholas Panico in that number 79. Row number 4 is where you'll find Colin Swanson and Tyler Grenier. Row number 5, we have point leader Justin Lawson and Steve Casel on that number 1 truck. Row number 6, Chad Ashley, driver of the month. And the other half of the Kibbe brothers, Jordan Kibbe. Row number 7, we have Noah Morrison, number 5 truck, and Christopher Proglice in that number 94 line. Row number 8, you'll find Rick LePage and Anthony Bizzle on signal. Row number 9, last week's winner, Cody Deke and Zach Dusbean. Tyler Spry and Adam Alma are going to round out your top 20. Row number 11 will be Rob Loist and Jumping Jet Kelly. And that will round out your 22 truck starting field. We get ready to go green flag racing here. These guys are going to get lined up here, ready to rock and rumble. As we're going to go ahead and put 105 laps on the board. Stage break going to come at lap number 55. Wait for these guys to get lined up here. One pace lap this week. $105 laps here. Stage can end at lap 55. It's going to be Wes Fuller and Paul Dirk on the front row. Brandon Biddy, Logan Silvowski on row number 2. Jonathan Kibbe and Nicholas Panico on road number 3. 22 trucks starting here tonight. Justin Lawson already on pit road. He's going to start from the back. He's going to start from the pits, I believe. We get ready to come down into turns 3 and 4 complex. Barney's awaiting the field patiently. He brings out the green flag, get it ready to go. And race fans, there's only one thing left to do, and that's to do it for Dale. We're going to be like Biff. And race fans, we're going to race like Rowdy. Green flag is out. To be involved. They just get through the gearbox. Nicholas, Rick Page involved also. So let's get to the chopper and see what happened to Tyler Grenier. As we slow down, it looks like the 70 truck of Panico just gets loose. And Grenier goes down the racetrack. He gets into the 24 truck. And LePage going to take on some damage there. Grenier going to back into the fence. A lot of damage to that 31 truck. Oh, boy. So we are going to go ahead and go on board with Nicholas Panico. Gets up in the wall. By that time, it's already happened. There's the contact between Grenier page. Back out to the live picture here. As the field's going to slow down one for the first time here tonight, caution number 1. While we got a minute to slow down, it's going to take a look at the weather here in Las Vegas. And it is 77 degrees in the air, so it's a cool night in the track, in the stands. 81 on the track, no wind here tonight, 12% relative humidity. Like humidity matters in the desert, but it doesn't. 12% relative humidity, clear skies. We are under the lights in prime time, and prime time is definitely the right time. So Ranger Creative Concepts caution out here tonight for the first time. Creative Concept sponsoring this league. We definitely want to get them as much screen time as we possibly can. And they make everything from trophies to plaques and everything to get a hold of Frank Ranger. All right, here we go. The lights are out on that airracing.com pace truck here. They come down the back straightaway. It's going to be Paul Dirk and Wes Fuller. We're going to take 2. Paul Dirk and Wes Fuller are going to be on the button as we come back to Green Flag Racing. Want to thank everybody for joining us here and watching us on your phones, in your homes, wherever you may be watching. Paul, Dirk, Wes Fuller are going to bring us back down to green as they get ready to come to the Geico restart zone. And the Echo Park restart zone, the RCC Creative Concept green flag is back out. Early lead. We have some side-by-side action for boxes. And Brandon Biddy side-by-side, inside, outside for that second place position there, 2x2. Paul Dirk and Wes Fuller battling it out here on lap number 5. We make it to the first lap, and that's the rewind. Brandon Biddy gets a 2-for-1 special as Paul Dirk falling back. Brandon Biddy having some connection issues. We're going to keep an eye on that. Down to the inside, looking to the inside of Logan Sadowski. He's wanting to pick up 2 more. Working lap number 7. Here comes Brandon Biddy on the inside of the 91 truck of Logan Sadowski, trying to run down Wes Fuller and make a race out of it. Brandon Biddy on the tailgate of Wes Fuller in that 35 truck. Wes Fuller running the EOL, the Esports Oval Series there. Catch them on Wednesday night. Here comes Brandon Biddy looking to the inside of Wes Fuller. He's going to try to make it official coming down the back straightaway. Jonathan Kibbe right behind him. We got all Seabears second row there. Those Seabear drivers are battling it out. Put Brandon Biddy up in front. He's going to make it official this time at the stripe. Jonathan Kibbe to the inside. Wes Fuller Myers to the outside. He's losing ground. And right now, Wes Fuller being challenged for the second position. Jonathan Kibbe going to get it. Kibbe going to slide up in front of Wes Fuller. He's trying to bring his Seabears teammate with him in the form of Logan Slabowski. Zabowski can try the outside line this time. Working lap number 9. We're going to keep it on Wes Fuller and Jonathan Kibbe. Here comes Jordan Kibbe, just a few cars back. He's trying to work his way around the 43 truck of Paul Dirk. We are on board now with Jonathan or Jordan Kibbe out of Boston, Massachusetts. Jordan looking to the outside off Paul Dirk. Right now, we got a battle for second, just about heating up here. As Wes Fuller is trying to find a way around that 13 truck. Wes Fuller in a number 35 Dodge Ram out of Titletown Racing. Lap 11, 10 laps into the books here. We dropped 5 laps without a caution. We had one caution there at the beginning. So far, it's been pretty even keel. Brandon Benny continues to lead at the tune of a .328 there. And you got Jonathan Kibbe, Slavaski. So pretty much you got Sea Bears, Titletown Sea Bears, then the Goats, and then Sea Bears. So these guys are trying to break up that Sea Bears racing contingent. As right now, we got Jonathan Kibbe and Wes Fuller going from Goodyear to Goodyear down the back straightaway. They're going to allow for Logan Slavaski to be able to slide up there and make 3 wide. Yellow flag is out. Tyler Grenier through the grass. Adam Alama there involved, it looks like, and Nicholas Panico. So let's go and start with Tyler Grenier. What happened here? Looks like Tyler. Oh, Jack Kelly comes down off the wall and has no idea that Tyler's there. Let's go to Jack Kelly. Yeah, Jack Kelly just tied up on a wall there. He comes down from the trial and has no idea that Grenier is there, and he slides back up to the racetrack. Ooh, hits the wall violently, and in comes Panico. Went off the track. Let's see what happened there. I believe Panico was winning all of this. Adam Alma glitched out, not before he hits the 70 truck. Oh, all kinds of calamity here on the trial. All right, caution number 2 out for the evening, and that has happened on lap number 14. Brandon Biddy, currently your leader, Wes Fuller, there in second position. Jonathan Kibbe rounds out your top 3. So if the race were to end right now, that would be your podium. Which, here in iRacing, that's not going to happen. Preseason winner Kenneth Brown not in the field tonight. Get ready to get lined up 2 by 2 behind that iRacing.com pace truck, Noah's Ark style. Next time by is going to line up. Again, nose to tail. Now we're getting lined up 2x2 behind that iRacing knockout pit truck. Noah's Ark style Wes Fuller, Brandon Biddy on your front row. All right, here we go. We're getting ready to go back to green. Come back to green flag racing. Brandon Biddy will be on the button. He's going to shoot the outside line. Barney's got the green flag in hand. Brandon Biddy, the control car. Wes Fuller running second. He's going to shoot the inside. To the Echo Park restart zone at ours. Ranger Creative Concepts. Green flag is out. We're back to green flag racing. Wes Fuller, Brandon Biddy rather, and Logan Slawowski going to get the jump. Jonathan Kibbe going to try to slide in behind his teammate there on the outside front. And now we got Logan Slawowski and Wes Fuller side by side, Goodyear to Goodyear, door handle to door handle, inside outside. Lap 17, we're going to lap 55. That's going to be the stage. Heading the halfway point in this one. Brandon Biddy trying to hang on to the lead. Logan Slawowski is going to try to wrestle the lead away from the two truck. He's going to try to bring his Steve Air teammate, Jonathan Kibbe, right along with him. Wes Fuller going to drop all the way back down to fourth. Here comes Jordan Kibbe now. Wes Fuller surrounded by Sea Bears. As we got, as right now, Jonathan Kibbe and Wes Fuller side by side. And little brother Jordan has a front row seat to this. Being back there in that fifth position. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, 0.16. That is the interval back to Logan Slawowski. Down through the tribal. Jonathan Kibbe, though, he's trying to work that outside, trying to make something happen. The outside line is going to start coming in here. Brandon Biddy doing a pretty good job protecting that inside line now. As Logan Slawowski, here lately, he's put that truck just about anywhere that he wants. If he needs to run high, he can run high. And here he goes right now. Jonathan Kibbe, I think ever since Logan Slawowski came on to the Seabears racing team, and it's just made this team just a whole lot better. Right now, Slawowski under fire for Wes Fuller, and that's for in second position. Here comes Jonathan Kibbe, trying to get around that 35 truck also. And these guys are Goodyear to Goodyear, door handle to door handle, down the back straightaway. 21 laps in the books. Still Goodyear to Goodyear, door handle to door handle. Brandon Biddy out front to a tune of 0.34 seconds. Right now, as we got all kinds, these guys are single file out, they're logging laps, exactly what they need to do right now. Wes Fuller gonna slide up in front of Jonathan Kibbe. Jonathan Kibbe gonna pull some evasive action. He's gonna try the inside right now. The 13 trying to figure out what he needs to do to get around at 35. Beyond this, Noah Morris in that number 80 truck there, and there's 5 on your screen, 80 in our hearts, a live timer. Then you got Tyler Grenier and Christopher Colgate trying to. Right around at Steve Castle, they're just almost about 3 wide here. We got a little over 30 laps in the stage. We're going to lap 55 here. We're already working lap 25. We're almost there. He's still, he's got those connection issues. Brandon's got those connection problems. And I don't want to say that they can go get it fixed, but it's definitely going to wreak havoc on some of these other drivers. Logan Savowski. Les Solar looking to your outside. Hold on there, Les. Les getting ink and not so much content with riding behind Brandon Biddy. Now, if you're Logan Savowski and you see Brandon Biddy just blinking out right in front of you excessively, then you're hoping that that 2 truck will communicate with you. And like, hey, this is where I'm at right now. I'm on track here, I'm on track there. Logan Savowski out of Boston, Massachusetts. Meanwhile, this is on down to Skibby here. Tyler Grenier leading a second group. Chad Ashley going to put it in the wall there. Right now we got Christopher Polgeist and Steve Casel going after it. This is a battle for 7. Down the back stretch, we're watching this great battle go on right now. Grenier and Casel and Chad Ashley. Not really missing up front, but we'll go back to the ranch. Logan Savowski is all but there on that number 91 truck. Brandon Biddy trying to get away from Savowski like he owes him lunch money. Brandon Biddy, you still your race. So we're going to head to the side. Take our first commercial break of the night. We'll be right back. We're going to go side by side here on ABSN.
The Collateral Damage Sports Network overlays can take your broadcast to the next level. Whether you want to kick off the show with our all-new infographics or wrap it up with our race results 2.0 with podium and superlatives. In the race, dive in to see who got on and off pit road the fastest, and then use our head-to-head plug-in package to know exactly when your driver will catch the leader. For your onboard cameras, you've got to have the tower telemetry. Then for the rest of your broadcast, keep up with all the action with alerts for penalties, off-tracks, and other events, stage break grids, alternative leaderboards, special event plugins like the Indy 500 qualifying, and more to keep your audience plugged into your stream Whether it's rolling grids and podiums, performance breakdowns by car, club, class, and team, or even pulling your sim racer hub standings automatically, join these elite broadcast partners and find your next broadcast upgrade at collateraldamagesportsnetwork.com.
Thank you, Shane Cochran, for telling us all about the Collateral Damage Sports Network. As we are now currently working lap 34, 33 laps in the history books we go. So far it's been all Brandon Biddy. And so far we have 18 trucks on the lead lap. Now, Kenneth Brown won this race at the preseason. And Brandon Biddy, without a doubt, had the truck to beat. Brandon Biddy still with connection issues. We now have 35 laps in the history books. Now we got pit stops commencing here. West Fuller going down the road. Chad Ashley, Tyler Grenier. Who's going to play the long game here this evening? Don't forget to join us tomorrow evening at 9:20 Eastern, 10:20 or 9:20 Central, 10:20 Eastern. We bring you the Western States Racing League from Loudon, New Hampshire. And that's a fun series. We are about 7 rounds into that already. Bob Beltrami won the opening round and the debut here on ABSN. Ooh, Brandon Biddy gonna put it in the wall and destroy the front end of that race truck. You just saw live here on ABSN. That was a hard hit. And I believe that was a hardware failure. We're going to go back and take a look at that one. Brandon Biddy slow on the apron. Right in the middle of pit stops also. He's going to jump right to the pits, and he just gets that apron, gets loose, and right into the wall. We're going to take another look at this on board the number 2 truck. Oh, he's going to need a chiropractor in the morning. Brandon Biddy wins the race at the beer stand. I believe he is done. We're going to have wholesale pit stops. We're going to go ahead and take this time out here to regroup. Again, we're going to go commercial break. We'll be right back.
The Collateral Damage Sports Network overlays can take your broadcast to the next level. Whether you want to kick off the show with our all-new infographics or wrap it up with our race results 2.0 with podium and superlatives. In the race, dive in to see who got on and off pit road the fastest, and then use our head-to-head plug-in package to know exactly when your driver will catch the leader. For your onboard cameras, you've got to have the tower telemetry. Then for the rest of your broadcast, keep up with all the action with alerts for penalties, off tracks, and other events, stage break grids, alternative leaderboards, special event plugins like the Indy 500 qualifying, and more to keep your audience plugged into your stream Whether it's rolling grids and podiums, performance breakdowns by car, club, class, and team, or even pulling your sim racer hub standings automatically, join these elite broadcast partners and find your next broadcast upgrade at collateraldamagesportsnetwork.com.
Welcome back to Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We're under the third caution of the evening. Brandon Biddy just went for a wild ride here as we get ready to come back to Green Flag Racing. It's going to be Sea Bears front row here. Cody Deek, last week's winner. He is going to be on the outside of the second row here. I want to thank everybody for joining us here on your phones, in your homes, wherever you may be watching. We got a handy going here tonight. 105 laps here from Las Vegas. Brandon Biddy just took a hard hit. We're going to keep an eye on that. He's going to come back out on the racetrack here. I don't know whether that was a hardware failure, but we're going to find out as we get ready to come back to Green Flag. Colin Swanson, John DeKibbe through the Echo Park restart zone. The Ranger Creative Concepts Green Flag is back in here. We're back to Green Flag Racing. 14 to go here in stage number 1. Colin Swanson on the high side, getting worked over by John DeKibbe. John DeKibbe going to make it official for the lead. Here comes your pole sitter, battling back on the inside. He's going to challenge the Kibbe. John DeKibbe is going to go around. He's going to save it. He's going to lose some positions. Jordan Kibbe going to do the same thing. What a save. They're going to come back up to the racing car. Paul Dirk, meanwhile, he's going to slide up and make it official. 13 laps to go in the stage. We're going to get cranked up crazy here real soon. And then now, here comes the point leader. Let's go. And just as they say that, here comes the 45 truck. Justin Lawson. We got a caution out on the speedway. Jordan Kibbe looks like it. Wes Fuller maybe. Let's go to the chopper cam. We'll start with Jordan Kibbe here. See if we can see what had happened. Jordan Kibbe there. And oh, he's gonna get loose, right to the wall. And we need to go to Christmas bullpen. One guy's gonna get loose. Okay, there. That's the reason for the caution. The 94 truck involved. Let's go Sea Bears. Guys doing an amazing job here tonight as we're under caution and number 4 for the evening. Meanwhile, your front row is going to be Paul Dirk, Justin Lawson, Colin Swanson, Cody Deek, Rick LePage here, earlier damage. Our neighbor from the north there in the Napa Know-How, trying to get some Napa Know-How and get to the front. as the weather finally broke here in St. Louis today. Cool, comfortable 86 degrees out. As right now, we got no one taking pit stop tonight, or right now, so everybody came down pit road. So that's good. No one came down pit road. We're still single filed out. Getting lined up here. Christopher Polgeist bringing out this fourth caution. Cody Deek out of St. Louis, Missouri, currently riding in that fourth position of 13 spots. Anthony Bizzle, your zip tie bandit, ride there at number 99. He's got 99 problems in the lead 8-1. Should be getting lined up behind that iRacing.com big truck. Caution number 4 comes at the hands of Anthony for Christopher Polgeist. As we get ready to come back to Green Flag Racing, welcome race fans if you're just joining us. Here, we'll get you a race recap here just momentarily. It's gonna be an all goats front row. Justin Lawson, Paul Dirk, your point leader last week's or 2 weeks ago. Justin Lawson enjoying that point lead before we get to the point reset. And then we go chasing for a truck title. Come down at 3-4 complex. Barney's getting ready to trade the green flag or the yellow for the green. Race fans. Paul Dirk, Justin Lawson, got to be on the button as we go back to green flag racing. Here we go. And green is back out here. The RCC Ranger Creative Concept green flag is back in the air. Hey, I think that we go here. Stage number 1. 8 laps to go. There's lights inside. Beyond the lead, Paul Dirk trying to get that stage win. Justin Lawson gonna get stage points. 8 laps to go. Maybe Justin Lawson can get that stage win and get those extra points. There's 2x2. John Ford special coming right at you. We're almost 3 wide. Yellow flags out. Oh no, we got a truck in the air. Rick LePage goes for a right. Cass goes for a right. Oh no, we got a lot of trucks involved. Noah Morris involved. Let's see where this starts at. Noah Morris. There. Let's go to Rick. Bizzle involved, Jack Kelly involved. Let's go on board with Bizzle if we can. Now the wreck, you're gonna see the wreck happen right in front of the 99. backflip. That is one dented beer can. We're on board with Steve Castle. And yeah, man, Steve right there. Going for a ride. Oh. I don't know how the roof can survived, but it did. Well, as we get ready to come back to Green Flag Racing, don't forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button. Get those bells ringing. So that way you're notified every time that the Smokin Thunder Truck Series comes on the air with Green Flag action. Actually, every Monday night at 6:15 Central, 7:15 Eastern. And I mean, judging by the schedule, it's only going to get harder. Looking at the truck schedule, and August 24th, next Monday night, we are at Rockingham for 100 laps. At the stage is going to be at 45 laps, so that's going to be the schedule next week. Michigan on August 31st, 95 laps in Michigan, and then we go to Richmond, Virginia, and that's when the chase begins on September 7th. So we have just about 6 races left to go here in the schedule. Here we are under caution number 5, on our way to get that stage break, as Paul Dirk, Justin Lawson, your point leader, and it's going to be Jonathan Kibbe and Cody Deek as we come back to the Ranger Creative Concepts Green Flag. 3 laps to go. It's going to be 3 laps. Shootout to the stage end. Paul Dirk looking to get that stage win, and then you got Justin Lawson trying to pad some more points onto that point lead, heading into the chase. Lap 53 of 105, 52 laps in the history books. We got us a 3-lap dash to the end here. 3 laps remaining. Paul Dirk. 2 laps to go. Next time by will be the white flag for the stage. Cody Deek riding high on there. He's up there in 4th. They're just about 3-4 wide. Paul Dirk leading the field out of turn 3 and 4. 1 lap to go to the stage, and Jonathan Kibbe going to try to rob one from him. Jonathan Kibbe makes it official at the line. Justin Lawson going to get stage points. Cody Deek going to get loose. This is a real battle. We're not missing up front. Jonathan Kibbe out front leading this pack as the green and white checkered flag comes out. And Jonathan Kibbe going to win stage number 1. There's the caution for the stage in. Jonathan Kibbe, your stage 1 winner. Paul Dirk, Justin Lawson, Tyler Grenier, Wes Ware, Cody Deek, Anthony Bizzle, Steve Castle, Colin Swanson, and Zach DeBeans will get stage points here tonight. We get ready to see if they're going to come down pit road, and if we'll have a word with our stage 1 winner. We get ready to get geared up for stage number 2. These guys are going to catch that iRacing.com base truck. I imagine they're going to come down and get 4 fresh Goodyears, some Dr. Feelgoods, and a big old tank of Go Fast. And Kibby going to stay out. Wow. All right, well, with that being said, let's go ahead and see if we can talk to our stage 1 winner. Yeah, we're going to talk to our stage 1 winner. Jonathan Kibby, it's Alan up here in the ABSN studio. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Hey, look, man. Way to steal stage 1 from Paul Dirk. What's that truck feel like, and what's going to be the strategy going forward here in this race?
Just try to stay out in front, stay in that clean air. Try to save some fuel here and there.
Yeah, absolutely. As we get ready to get lined up, and yeah, I figured everybody to come down pit road underneath this caution, but it looks like they stayed out. Maybe not so many laps on those tires, and
Not feeling too bad right now.
well, hey man, we want to get you back down to Seabears Racing. Hopefully, we talk to you on the other side.
Hopefully, sounds good. Thank you.
And that was the voice of Jonathan Kibby. Said the stage was 50. And our schedule says left 55. So we'll go with that. I'll go with you what the official schedule tells me. Anyways, getting ready to start stage number 2. 105 laps. And we are getting ready to start the last and final stage here. Paul Dirk, Jonathan Kibby on your front row here. As we come crawling down the back straightaway. We're just about ready to go back to green flag racing. Jonathan Kibby having a little bit of a connection issue. So we get ready to come back to green flag racing. Light, they're out on that base truck. And they're out on the speedway. All right, here we go. Back to green flag racing through the Echo Park restart zone. We're back to green flag racing with the Ranger Creative Concepts. Green flag is out. We're back to here we go, just about 3 wide. Straight back, Jonathan Kibby gonna pull ahead of the old man. Tyler Grenier, who's been in every highlight reel but the right one, with 46 laps to go. Cody Deeks back here, also back here. Where Cody Deeks currently residing. These trucks are getting loose. And you got Justin Lawson here in that number 45 truck. He's looking to make some hay. Cody Deeks goes outside there, Goodyear to Goodyear. Justin Lawson going to get a little bit loose. Coming out of turn number 1 and 2. These guys are going to battle it out pretty hard. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Tyler Grenier all over Jonathan Kibby. And right now, Wes Fuller has a front row seat to this battle. Jonathan Kibby in a heavyweight bout with Tyler Grenier. Tyler Grenier looking underneath. 14 truck of, oh, easy, easy. Jonathan Kibbe ahead of Tyler Grenier. Tyler Grenier in that second position, who's up 6 spots. Wes Fuller down 4. Your Polster, Paul Dirk down 3 spots. Logan Kosky, he's down 4. Right now it's Seabird versus Notes Independent Racing right now. Is Grenier going to look to the inside with 43 laps to go. Grenier going to slide up. He's going to try to make it official at the line. Jonathan Kibbe going to send him off. There, side by side. Wes Ford got the best team out. Right behind this battle here, the truck battle for the lead. With 42 remaining. And Slavowski gets into the wall hard. He's going to keep it straight on the speedway, trying to nurse that thing back to pit road. So hope he can get it. Meanwhile, Jonathan Kibbe, this whole battle right here. Grenier's got the lead just for the moment. He's going to make it official down the back straightaway. 41 laps to go. Oh no, Tyler Grenier and Jonathan Kibbe make contact. That's going to bring out an RCC yellow. Lossy, your point leader, gets caught up in it. And Jonathan Kibbe not going to be too happy with the driver of that number 30 truck. Tyler Grenier, 31 truck. Let's go to the chopper and see what happened. And looks like Kibbe comes down a little bit and gets into the 31 truck. I can tell you right now, I think this will be the mistake, but I imagine that Jonathan Kibbe is about as mad as people or else I got the most reflection. Yeah, there it is, just as it happened. Justin Lawson comes in there after the fact. That would be a late hit in football. We go back to the live picture. Wes Fuller will be your race leader. Brandon Biddy, though, he's going to go around and get that lucky dog. He's go ahead and get his lap back. Oath scale says stage was lap 50, and according to my schedule, the stage was 55. So that makes me right. We got Seabear's support here. And YouTube.com live chat. Sharon Sec. Great job, Kibbles. Nice. Bro did a backflip. GD dude. And let's go Seabears. We would have a chat with Jonathan Kibbe, but, you know, I imagine he's not too busy right now, so we'll leave that be. Jonathan Kibbe catching up to the field, having to use that fast repair. Not what he wants to do. Well, as we get ready to come back to Green Flag Racing, it's going to be Wes Fuller, Tyler Grenier on the button, Anthony Bizzle, Steve Castle on your second row there. We come down the back straightaway. 2x2 Noah's Ark style. Behind that Irene Tanaka pace truck. Only 10 laps or 10 cars on the lead lap so far. It's gonna be Grenier, Fuller, Bizzle, Castle, Swanson, Leslie. We get ready to come down through the Echo Park restart zone. Tyler Grenier, Wes Fuller on the button. So we get ready to come to Green Flag. The Ranger Creative Concepts Green Flag is out. We're back to racing. 37 laps to go. Last week it was St. Louis they got the win. This week it could be St. Louis. Anthony Bizzle currently running in the 4th position of 12 spots. He's going to get a little bit loose. He's getting ready to go all in. Wes Fuller to the race lead. Tyler Grenier going to start leading position here. Bizzle going to take it to the bank and try to finish on that podium. 97 truck losing position. He's going to do the free landscaping. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, here's your interval, here's your eyeball test. Here comes Brendan Biddy out of the woodwork. 36 laps to go here from Las Vegas. Here comes Cody Teague. He's side by side with the double deuce Colin Swanson. Anthony Bizzle and the Zip Tie Bandit. Number 99. He's trying to catch your top 2 trucks. We have 35 laps remaining. We have 35 laps to go here in stage number 2. Wes Fuller. He races at EOL on Wednesday night in the Cup Series. Esports Global League. And so guys on FRN. They do a great job over there. Well-ran league. Steve Casel looking to the inside of Wes Fuller. Wes Fuller has it. Casel wants it. Anthony Bizzle. It's going to be an all St. Louis battle for 3rd. 33 laps to go. The 2 drivers out of St. Louis slugging it out here for that 3rd and final podium spot. If they can work together, they can catch the top 2 trucks and make it a four-horse race for the race win. They're starting to catch it. Cody Deek needs to work with that 99 truck. Bizzle, Deek trying to work together, trying to get those St. Louis trucks up to the front. Because Brandon Biddy's trying to catch up to the Swanson's gonna drop out of the top 5. Cody Deek running 3rd and 4th. And now you got Steve Casel. He's going side by side. We got a battle for the race lead. Cody Deek trying to go 2 for 2 this week. He would love to get back-to-back wins. Cody Deek going to the outside of that 1 truck. Anthony Bizzle trying to go with him. Here comes Brandon Biddy out of nowhere. Cody Deek to 2nd position. Are you kidding me? 31 laps to go. Cody Deek all over the 35 truck of Wes Fuller. There's that eyeball test. Wes Fuller and that Dodge Ram trying to hang on to the race win. 30 laps remain here from Las Vegas. We're under the lights. Oh, hang on to her west. Oh, Cody Deacon gonna get a little bit loose. Those tires are starting to go away. Brandon Biddy, 2 is outside. He's got to be careful. Cody Deacon to run on the inside, try to cool those tires down. Brandon Biddy to the high side, 29 left to go. Some of these drivers are going to be on the top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. Wes Fuller continues the race to win this, to lead this race. Here comes Brandon Biddy though, to his outside. He's looking. Meanwhile, Cody Deacon's got a front row seat to this battle. Getting ready to start having pretty hot and heavy here. Next few laps. None of these guys in the top 3 want to give up that race lead. Les Fuller going to drop out of the contention for the race lead. He's going to fall back in line. And that Oak Racing truck. 27 laps remaining. Steve Castle has a front row seat in this battle. He's going to slide up in front of Paul Dirk. Casey going to get the wall. Seven laps remaining here from Vegas. Oh no! Bizzle gets caught up in the number 1 truck best. Steve Casel can go for a ride. We're gonna get to the chopper and see how this one happens. Saw it live and here's the replay. He gets loose, comes back right, and Bizzle's there. Wow. We're going to go ahead and step aside, take our final commercial break of the night, and we'll be right back.
The Collateral Damage Sports Network overlays can take your broadcast to the next level. Whether you want to kick off the show with our all-new infographics or wrap it up with our Race Results 2.0 with podium and superlatives. In the race, dive in to see who got on and off pit road the fastest, and then use our head-to-head plug-in package to know exactly when your driver will catch the leader. For your onboard cameras, you've got to have the tower telemetry. Then for the rest of your broadcast, keep up with all the action with alerts for penalties, off-tracks, and other events, stage break grids, alternative leaderboards, special event plugins like the Indy 500 qualifying, and more to keep your audience plugged into your stream, whether it's rolling grids and podiums, performance breakdowns by car, club, class, and team, or even pulling your sim racer hub standings automatically. Join these elite broadcast partners and find your next broadcast upgrade at collateraldamagesportsnetwork.com.
Thank you, Shane Cochran, for telling us all about collateralsportsdamage.com. And if you are in the market, if you're a broadcaster watching the stream here tonight, and you want to get in on that, check out Collateral Sports Damage Network, as I'm sure they have just what you're going to need for your broadcasting needs. Right now, as we are getting ready to go back to Green Flag Racing, let's take a look. As you were just joining us, here's the race recap. As we are working lap 81 of 105, Cody Deacon is your leader. 8 cautions for 23 laps and 6 lead changes. As the lights should go out this time by. Steve Castle, the next car to go bring out the caution. As we get ready to go back to Green Flag Racing, Jonathan Kibbe, as he went for a ride earlier, he finds himself back on the front row. The field come down the back straightaway one more time. I want to thank everybody for joining us here on the stream, wherever you're watching, on your phones, in your homes, wherever you may be watching here. As we get ready to go back to green flag racing here, Jonathan Kibbe, Cody Deek on the button. Cody Deek going to choose the inside line. Jonathan Kibbe going to try to get away cleanly. Then you got Zach Desbeans and Brandon Biddy. Zach, I promise I'll get your name right sooner or later, but right now we got business to take care of. We're commercial free the rest of the way. Cody Deek on the button as we come back to green flag racing here. The Smokin Thunder Truck Series, that Ranger Creative Concepts green flag is back out. And we are down and away, 23 laps remaining. Cody Deek gonna get away cleanly here. Here comes that 97 truck, Wes Fuller. Right, he's gonna fall in line. Jonathan Kibbe hung off the dry. Here comes Colin Swanson. They're mixing it up, getting a little bit loose there. Cody Deek Wes Fuller coming to challenge. Here comes Brandon Biddy out of nowhere. He's gonna go to the wall. That's going to bring out caution number 9 on the night. Oh no. If that doesn't end Brandon Biddy's night, I don't know what will. That's the second hard hit for Brandon. He just gets loose. Oh no, the 97 truck gets into the wall. Just ever so slightly. See that Zach does the truck and down. What Jonathan Kibbe just missing that. That was your yellow flag. Cody Deek finds himself out in front. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to invoke the announcer's curse. Here, we're going to talk to Anthony Bizzle. The Zip Tie Bandits. Anthony, it's Alan up here in the ABSN booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do. How's it going?
Hey, look, man. From one St. Louis native to another, how's that truck feeling out there tonight as we work our way to the end of this race?
Tonight's feeling pretty good. I know I got a little issues coming loose on some of the turns, but I was lucky enough not to have anybody around me when that happened. So I'm just lucky to be up here at the top. Shows, I think I'm in the top 5.
You're in the top 5.
Second. So we're just lucky to hold on and hopefully end the race with a top 5 win.
Exactly. You know, I like that. You know, how fitting would it be for yourself and Cody to try to get those trucks, being from St. Louis, get those trucks on the podium? That would be awesome, having all St. Louis podium here, but or at least 2 out of the 3 steps. But right now, I guess we got to take it in small steps before we get you out of here. You know, it looks like you're gonna put one of these races together and get to a solid finish.
Yeah, that's the hope for the end goal tonight. Is just to try to at least get to the top 5. I know I served a black flag at the beginning of the race. I deserved that from the last race. I'll own that. But if I can pull out at least for the top 5, I'll be extremely happy. And if we all get St. Louis guys up for the win, that'll be even better.
Well, hey, before we get you out of here, let's go Cardinals, and hopefully we'll be talking to you on the other side.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you, and we'll hopefully talk to you after the race.
10-4, go put it in victory lane, bud.
Thank you.
And that was Anthony Bizzle out of Zip Tie Bandits. As he is right there on the inside of row number 2. Cody Deek right behind him. Tommy Boy Toss 3858 says, let's go 99. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right. Colin Swanson out of Seabears Racing, Titletown Racing's West Floor. As we get ready to come back to Green Flag Racing, the lights are out on the Speedway and on the and on that iRacing.com base truck. Let's see what we can do here. We're getting ready to get this one finished out here under caution. West Floor Swanson. West Floor gonna have the button. He chose the outside, so we're getting ready to go back to Green Flag Racing. Through the Echo Park restart zone, that Ranger Creative Concepts Green Flag is back out. And we are racing here with 18 laps to go. They're gonna get away nice and cleanly. Wes Fuller gonna jump out to a half-second lead. Then you got Paul Dirk and Colin Swanson. Anthony Bizzle, I hope I did not just go to the broadcast shirt. He's in good company though. Anthony Bizzle hanging out to the top 5. Oh, we got trouble. Chad Ashley. Oh no. Well, let's see what happened to the 54 truck. And it looks like Justin Lawson going to check up just a little bit. Jonathan Kibbe had nowhere to go, neither did Justin Lawson. Not too much damage. It should be a relatively short caution. Wes Fuller out of Titletown Racing, Colin Swanson out of Seabears. The Goats, Paul Dirk, and we're going to get lined up. Nobody's going to take the caution, or the pit here. There we go, now we got some takers. This is the point of the show. We're going to start picking up. Cody Deek just right behind his fellow St. Louis and Anthony Bizzle. As we are under our 10th caution of the evening. So we get ready to come back to Green Flag Racing. All right, here we go. Getting ready to come back to Green Flag Racing here. Our 10th caution for cause. Logan Slavowski back out on the racing surface. Now have 12 cars left on the lead lap. Pole guys winning the race at the beer stand. Alamo never taking it well. Maybe 19, 36 laps down. We're getting ready to go back to green flag racing to finish this one out. It's going to be Fuller, Swanson on the button. It's going to be Dirk and Grenier. Fuller on the button to the RCC restart zone. We are back to green flag racing. Brought to you by Rangers. 14 laps to go. I hope we don't need the green white checkers. West Fuller out to 0.32 second lead. Meanwhile, you got Swanson and Grenier side by side duking it out. And then you got a battle for fifth right now. Bizzle's gonna put it in the wall. Oh no, he's gonna collect. Oh no, Bizzle's gonna collect Biddy and Timmy. Let's go ahead and see what happened to the zip tie bandit. Right along, right along, right along. Oh. Brandon Biddy has made every highlight reel but the right one. Wow. All right, under the 11th caution for cause. 10th caution for cause, rather. And next week, we had the Rockingham. Next Monday night, we go live at 7:15 Central, or Eastern, 6:15 Central. And we'll be from the Rock. Rockingham Speedway. We're going to get lined up 2 by 2. Noah's Ark style behind that iRacing.com base truck as they're going to come to the Echo Park restart zone. The lights will go out. There you see the lights are out. And it's going to be a tail lap shootout to the finish. Anthony Bizzle currently sitting back there in that 13th position. As we get ready to go back to green flag racing here, they come down that back straightaway. Get ready to come back to finish this one out here. It's going to be Grenier and Fuller on the button. Cody Deek all the way back there in 6th position. Green flag is waving. We're back to racing with the Ranger Creative Concepts. Green flag is out. 10 laps to go. It's going to be a 10 lap shootout. Wes Fuller going to get the jump on Tyler Grenier. Here comes Paul, the old Ranger. Tonight's pole sitter. He's trying to get back to the race lead. They're going to get single filed out. Here comes Cody Deek. He's trying to make it 2 weeks in a row with a race win here with the Smokin Thunder Truck Series. Wes Fuller continues to lead this piece along Tyler Grenier. 9 laps to go. Cody Deek looking underneath Colin Swanson, the double dude. Paul Dirk, Wes Fuller side by side, inside, outside. They coming down the back straightaway. 8 laps to go, this time by for Wes Fuller on title down racing. Eight laps remain here in Las Vegas. Tyler Grenier not going to be content with riding behind that 35 truck too much longer. Paul Dirk continues to be behind this battle. He's got a front row seat. And right now, Cody Deek starting to lose touch with the race lead. Wes Fuller under fire from Grenier. Grenier's going to slide up and try to make it official at the line. Wes Fuller is going to take it back at the line. Here comes Paul Dirk, the old man. He's thinking about making 3 wides. He's going to take the best of it. Side by side, John Ford Special down the back straightaway through turns 3 and 4. 6 laps to go. Got a half dozen laps. We're going to stick with this battle right now. Tyler Grenier. Here comes Paul Dirk. He's looking to the inside. Dirk going to slide up in front of Fuller. Wes Fuller, Paul Dirk, Tyler Grenier. That's your top 3 right now. Colin Swanson trying to get on the podium. And out of nowhere, here comes Logan Slafowski. There's trouble for Cody Deek. Oh no. Logan Slafowski involved. And this is going to be green, white checkers, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens. Contact. Logan Slafowski on the outside. Cody Deek drifting up and has no idea that he's there. Around goes Cody and Logan. 2 torn up race trucks. I imagine that Seabears team not going to be happy with Cody Deek. But meanwhile, Anthony Bizzle finds himself in that 8th position, top 10. We're getting ready to go green, white, checker here tonight at Vegas. Here we are on the 12th caution, 11th for cause. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. As we get ready to go back to Green Flag Racing here, I want to thank everyone for joining us here in the YouTube.com live chat as we get the lights out on that iRacing.com base car. Tyler Grenier, Paul Dirk is going to be on your front row. We're getting ready to go green, white, checker. Then you got Swanson and Fuller. Then you got Kibby Brothers back to row number 3. Kibbles and Bits. Hopefully for the final time, the iRacing.com base track pulling down the back straightaway. Along with the field here, as we are racing just for about 90 minutes here. We're about 6 minutes away from that hour and a half mark. It's got to be Grenier, Dirk, Fuller, Swanson, Kibby, Busy. There's your top 7. We get ready to come back to Green Flag Racing. The lights are out on that average second big truck. He's going to make the hard left turn with Grenier and Dirk on the button. Due to the Echo Park restart zone, we are back to Green Flag Racing here, presented by Ranger Creative Concepts. Out of Lakeland, Georgia. Tyler Grenier going to jump out to the early lead. Wait a minute, kids. Here comes Colin Swanson, West Fuller. 2 laps to go. As Grenier doing everything he can to hang on to the race lead here. Here comes Paul Dirk. He's looking. The popsicle sticks get ready to go down. And the popsicle sticks go down. And the white flag comes out. We're racing back to checkers. White flag is out here from Las Vegas. It's anybody's game right now. Here comes Jonathan Kibbe on the inside. He found himself an extra crew. Colin Swanson going to get a little bit loose. Grenier looking to hang on to the race lead. It's going to be anybody's game. Does Paul Dirk have anything for him? Paul Dirk's going to go to the outside. Will it be enough? As Tyler Grenier is going to hang on to win here at Las Vegas. Paul Dirk going to finish third, second. Colin Swanson going to finish third. There is your podium here, Tyler Grenier with the Charlie Kirk paint scheme there. I believe. Could be wrong. Paul Dirk going to hang on to finish second. So we're getting ready to watch that 31 truck burn it down. Red, white, and blue. I mean, he doesn't get patriotic watching that thing burn it down. Holy smokes, can you believe it? As we're watching 31 truck burn it absolutely down. So we get ready to get set up for our post-race show. All right, let's go ahead and start getting these guys up here. Don't see Tyler Grenier out of Secco Main. But hopefully he'll pop in here. But we'll be ready and waiting. While we wait on Tyler Grenier. Oh, we got Paul Dirk. Okay, we'll go 3, 2, 1. Well, let's bring up our second place finisher, Paul Dirk. Paul, almost got that race win. You looked like you're trying everything you could to get around that 31 truck. Take it through that race and what more you could have needed to have something for Tyler.
I think I had something for him. He got doing a little blocking there on the last lap on the backstretch, and I didn't want to bump him, so I just figured second was going to be a good finish.
Absolutely. As we await the arrival of our race winner here to the waiting room, it's almost like you looked like you were the truck to beat all night. Put it on the pole, but one spot short at the end here. As we get ready to head to Rockingham, what's going to be your approach to Rockingham?
I love Rockingham. I love those old rough tracks. It's just you got to be patient, and you can't overdrive or you're gonna pay for it.
Great stuff. Before we get you out of here, who do you want to thank and who helped you get it done on that number 43 ride?
Well, thank you and Smokin Thunder. You guys are doing an awesome job every week as usual, and I'd like to thank my Canadian teammate Rick LePage and my North Carolina teammate Justin Lawson. Without them, we don't have a team. We don't have nothing.
Awesome job. Well, once again, congratulations on that second place finish. We'll get you out of here and let you celebrate that with your team.
All right. Thank you, sir.
And that was the voice of Paul Dirk, as we're going to get him back down to his team. Next up into the booth is maybe we don't have our race winner. I think they might be foregoing the interview. Well, we're going to go ahead and go over our final results here for the night. We're going to hide all this. Meanwhile, we await the arrival of one Tyler Grenier. Tyler Grenier finishes first. As you heard from their second place finisher, Paul Dirk, Colin Swanson finishes third on the podium. Tyler Grenier going to be the hard charger up 7 positions. Brendan Biddy going to lead the most laps at 32. Cody Deek going to have the fastest lap of the race. Pole going to go to Paul Dirk. 12 different cautions. 12 cautions for 36 laps. 7 different lead changes among 7 different leaders. We went 161 miles for 106 laps. As Colin Swanson going to finish third. Jonathan Kibbe going to bring home fourth. Jordan Kibbe going to bring home fifth. A good points tonight for Justin Lawson as he's going to pad that points lead. Noah Morris, he's going to finish 7th. Chad Ashley going to finish 8th. Wes Fuller going to finish 9th. Anthony Bizzle, he's going to round out your top 2. You'll see the rest of the field scrolling at the bottom. As it looks like the race winner might be foregoing that interview. Well, that's just gonna about do it here from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Don't forget to join us next Monday night, same bat time, same bat channel from Rockingham. As we're gonna give Our race winner, just a few more moments to hop into Discord. He might not be a member of Discord. Oh, there's our race winner. He's just moved in down there. Let's go ahead and talk to our race winner here, Tyler Grenier. Tyler, it's Alan up here in the ABSN booth. How's it going?
Dude, what's going on? I had a hell of a race. First of all, shout out Charlie Kirk. I bet I have some explaining to do as for that, but I can't be more proud of my Charlie Kirk Chevrolet. Undoubtedly was the fastest truck. I had a lot of unfortunate incidents, and first and foremost, sorry the 70 had a terrible, unfortunate race, and I feel bad for him because a lot of it didn't have anything to do with him. But dude, I'm very happy man right now. Gonna go put it all on red.
It looked like there towards the end of it, you looked like you were all in, especially on the last lap of holding off Paul Dirk and Colin Swanson out of Seabridge Racing. But next week we go to Rockingham, and I believe this is your first win with this league, right?
Dude, this is not even more than that. This is my third race with you guys, and last week I almost had it, man, at Atlanta, and my game crashed on the last lap, and it actually took the momentum out of the high side. I don't know if you remember, and gave Cody Deek the win. I felt so bad for the whole high side. I had to come in today and avenge that, make sure that didn't happen again. But this was all pit strategy today, my friend. This was all in the tires. I went and got gas on lap 82, and then went in because there was so many people lapped down, got tires at 86, won me the race right there. I was able to pass 35 and didn't look back.
Well, look, man, before we get you out of here, who do you want to thank and who helps you get it done here on that 31 truck?
So, sorry, what was that one more time?
Who helps you get it done? Who do you want to thank and who helps you get it done?
Oh, first of all, thank my parents. They out there, they've got me here. For them, I wouldn't be anything. And then second and foremost, thank my Lord Jesus Christ. And other than that, my friend, I have nothing else to say. I'm gonna go have fun at the casino and enjoy my night.
All right, buddy. You have a great night, and we'll see you on the next one.
Take care, guys.
And that was your race winner, Tyler Grenier. That's going to just about do it here from Las Vegas. But as we sign off for the evening, as you walk through the streets of life, please don't play in traffic, everybody. Good night.